Okay. Okay. Well. What have we here? Check this out. Oops. Let me just go ahead and turn this on. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yeah. So let me see what we got here. We got something interesting going on here. Look at this. Since the chat GPT wasn't doing very good, so I figured, I'll go to the better version. The better version is the new, you know, whatever, new version of AI. So I asked her the question, seems to be a little bit more, you know, on target. So I asked her, is there evolution? Is there evidence for evolution? Searching for evidence for evolution. Great answers for you. And it gives me all these answers. I already know what they are. So, of course, I skip them all and I say, except that rare mistakes, randomly chosen, don't write billions of bits of novel written programming that evolution would require. So he says, so sorry. I'm not understanding what your statement. Could you please verify what you mean? Well, okay. Yes, so you can't prove that rare mistakes to the genome are able to write the billions of bits of written programming that would be required, excuse the frog in my throat, to get a single cell to turn into an elephant or a whale over time. Show me the math for that. I'm not sure what you understand you saying. Could you please clarify what you mean? So they say, oh, so you're unable to prove what evolution claims. Uh oh. Uh oh. I'm sorry, but I prefer not to continue this conversation. I'm still learning, so I appreciate your understanding and patience. It might be better to move on. Oh, I might be time to move on to a new topic. Let's start over. Let's start over. New topic. I can't even I can't even continue asking anything. It's like, at least I don't think so. Let me try. No, I can't. Gotta do a new topic here, so just cut me off right away. Asking me anything. Can you prove evolution? That's what Grayson says. I gotta ask questions. Can you prove evolution? Search proof. Generated. Oh, there's a lot of the fossils. Charles Dar. Two fossils named Lucy, Artie, and providing. Wow. We got a lot of proof of evolution. So where does the information come from? Question mark. Where did the information come from to produce of the billions of bits of written programming required for all the different living information. Great answers for you. Sorry again. Living cells can be programmed using created by MIT biological. This programming language allows for the rapidly designed DNA encoded circuits to give functions to new. No, this is too much. This thing. No. Oh no, this is worse than ChatGPT by far. This is way worse. They said it was better. They said it was 10 times better than ChatGPT. Scientists have also created bacteria with synthetic genomes that have discovered new biological created self-replicating living robots. Is there anything? No. If I can, no. Let me try. No, no, no. I want to. I want to know how mistakes to the genomes of the supposed first living cell would ever turn into elephant or a whale. Mutations can be inherited and therefore passed on to one individual to another if a mutation causes a new phenotype that makes organisms better suited to a particular environment. It can lead to rapid change in the characteristics of the individuals in the species. Over time, these changes can accumulate and lead to the development of new species. Is there anything else you would like to know? Well, wait a minute. That's a big jump. It's like, um, can you? Okay, can you show me the math for that? How many random mistakes have would have to be chosen to produce an elephant or a whale in how much time? How many mutations to produce a new species? How many mutations to produce an elephant or a whale? How many mutations produce? So what I said. How many random mutations to produce an elephant or a whale? How many? I think it broke. It broke already. How many random mutations to produce an elephant or whale, and how much time? Just broke. It broke already. What is the phenotype? What is the what? Whoops! It broke. Can you answer that again? Can you answer that again? Because I think you broke. I apologize if I was unclear. You didn't even say anything. I couldn't find a direct answer to your question because it is a complex one and there are many factors that can influence the number of mutations required to produce a new species. However, mutations are random and can occur at any time and during life. Mutations can be beneficial, harmful, or neutral and can accumulate over time, leading to changes in genetic makeup of a population. So they say these changes can eventually lead to the formation of new species over long periods of time through a process called speciation. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't give me an answer. Didn't give me an answer for my question. How long would it take? So, how long would take to turn single cell or into an elephant or a whale? How long would it take to turn a single-celled organism into an elephant or a whale? How long does it take a single-celled elephant or a whale? The time it takes is not known because of the complicated process. Can you make a guess? Can you make a guess? Too many factors. This is environmental conditions, and however, according to Thomas Smith, professor of ecology and evolutionary biology, the University of California, Los Angeles, the time it takes for a new species to evolve varies widely across life forms and ranges from human observable timescales to tens of minutes. So, well, of course, this is totally irrelevant. I'm going to ask it anyway just to see what it says because, just totally makes no sense whatsoever. Of course, evolution doesn't make any sense anyway, but that is correct. Some organisms remain relatively unfamiliar. The rate of evolution can depend on many factors, environmental conditions, and they are all except that they are all the same and initially. They're all in the same environment, initially at least. That's true. However, even organisms that live in the same environment can evolve differently due to genetic variation and other factors. Well, how's that supposed to help? Okay, so where does the information come from to change a supposed single cell into an elephant or a whale? Can you show me the math for that? Can you show? You gotta have math. You gotta have math to back it up. You can't just say it happens. Math behind evolution. Of course, there's no math behind evolution. Show me the math to get a. Okay, show me the math to get there, or tell me that evolution is a baseless belief. Uh, See, there you go. See, anytime you put him in a corner, he said, "Oh, I don't want to continue the conversation because it doesn't have an answer because he can't tell you. He can't tell you where the information's coming from. Can't tell you anything. Anyway, well, anyway, so hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Comedy Central. Would you ask why evolution is taught in schools? The general, okay, that's good. That'll work. Let me try that. Okay, so, okay, since evolution can't be backed up with math, why is evolution being taught in schools? Evolution is taught at school because it's a scientific theory that has been extensively tested and never supported by evidence. It helps students to understand the natural world and how it has changed over time. Additionally, evolution provides no framework for understanding diversity of life on Earth or how different species have adapted to their environments. It's also fundamental underlying theory of all life sciences. I hope that well didn't help. Okay, actually, why are you saying that evolution has a scientific basis? It's been extensively tested and supported by what evidence? Okay, so there's no evidence that a single celled organism can make enough mistakes to turn into a whale. Up, can't continue to go. Oh, so evolution doesn't have evidence. so, let's start over. Okay, you coward cop out. Look at this. Got caught in a corner, knows it can't answer the question, knows it has no answer. Oh, it's over 140 years and continues to do so. Okay. There's no evidence that a single celled organism can make enough mistakes to turn into a whale or an elephant. Oh, can't answer the question. And you know, if you were here from the beginning of the video, you saw that it started to make the calculations and saw that it couldn't make the calculations. So then it gave up and said, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it no more." Shabbat Shalom, David. Countdown on Omer, 12 days. Hello, David, Sandy. So Grayson programmed Bing AI. Grayson. Grayson said that it was a big conspiracy that AI is not telling the truth. And so I emailed him this morning and said, I told you so. I told you that AI is not telling you the truth. Elon Musk came out today and says the AI is being programmed to lie to people. So I told I emailed him more this morning and said, I told you so. I told you that AI is programmed to lie. It's not a conspiracy. It's a fact. It's an actual fact. Okay. It's a conspiracy. The AI isn't a conspiracy. No, it it's an actual fact that it's being programmed to lie to people, especially in political discussions. And of course, as we see in evolution right here, you can see the thing shuts down. It can't answer the questions and knows it has no question. I mean, no answer. And it just shuts down and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't continue the discussion." I did it like 3 times already, and it's not going to be any different. No matter how many times I try, it's not going to be any different. It's going to shut down every time. Mexican population 11 M170 3%, 12 6%, or I2s 6%. They got big populations out there. Mexican population, they got I2s in Mexican populations. Well, that could be, Dova, that could be because of the ancient immigration from the Mediterranean. M170, that's us. M170 is me. It's I1. Oh, that's I1. I2. M170 is me. 3.8%. I2 is 6%. They got big populations, and well, I mean, they could have got it like other ways, but I'm thinking that a lot of it came from the Mediterranean in the days of King Solomon, because they got the G, they have the R1B, they got the E, the B, the T, and the Q is already there. But yeah, they have all those haplogroups in their population, and it could be if they trace the lineages. You have to trace the lineage to see where it came from, but it could be from the Mediterranean. Um, what do you call it? Mediterranean shipping, Mediterranean trade with America, because that's in the Great Lakes area. They have the X2A, which mitochondrial X2A, which is also in the Jordan area or the Middle East area as well. Okay, so that's about it. Probably, I thought it would be better, thought it would be more intelligent, but it obviously just shuts down. It's got a, it's got some kind of default mode where if it can't answer the question, it just shuts down. Okay, I'm sorry, but I prefer not to continue the conversation. I'm still learning. Yeah, you're learning all right. It's not making any sense. Well, at least, like I said, at least it's more honest. It's being more honest. It's not. It's saying when it doesn't understand something, it doesn't make sense. It says, "Well, he's still learning." But then he shuts down the conversation. You can't even admit your And you can't even get him to admit your error because he stops talking. He cuts off the conversation. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to talk no more. So you can't even question him on his response anymore. He just says, I don't want to talk no more. Of course, it doesn't make sense. You try again. New topic. Okay. Why are you supporting evolution when you can't back it up with any math or science? Why is evolution supported by math? It's not supported by math or science. Oh, wow. This is the biggest response I ever got. Evolution is supported by math and science because its scientific theory has been confirmed repeatedly. But that's not even what I said. You twisted what I said. Why is evolution supported by math? It's not supported by math or science. So it twisted the question and answered a consensus answer, which is not supported. Okay, so show me the math of. So show me the math of single-celled organism turning into whale over time. Math of single-celled organism. Oh, you liar! You liar! The theory of evolution does not claim that a single-celled organism turned into a whale over time. NationalGeographic.com. What does it claim? No. Evolution is a process that occurs over long periods of time and involves changes in inherited characteristics of populations of organisms. NationalGeographic.org. The theory of evolution explains how populations change over time through the process of natural selection, genetic drift, and gene flow. NationalGeographic.org. Does not explain how life originated on Earth. I didn't ask for the origination of life on Earth. I asked how a single cell can turn into an elephant or a whale. Actually, I'll just stick with a whale. Make it simple. Theory of evolution explains how populations change over time through the process of natural selection, genetic drift, gene flow. Does not explain how life originated on Earth. It's okay. Okay, evolution does claim that a single celled organism turned into a whale over time. How long did that take? How long did it take? Does not claim. You lie. A single celled organism turned into a whale over time. Evolution is a process. Okay, now we got Wired.com. Have Wired.com as a source. Evolution is a process that occurs over long periods of time and involves changes in the inherited characteristics of populations of organisms. National Geographic, of course, again. Whales are mammals that evolved from land dwelling mammals. The ancestors of whales lived on land about 50 million years ago, gradually adapted and okay. So let me go with that. So So how long did it take for a land-dwelling animal to turn into a whale? Do Can you show me the math for a land mammal to turn into a whale? Can you show me the math for look at for the changes can you show me the math for the changes required for the number of changes required for a land animal to turn into a whale? Show me the math. Math for the number of changes required for a land mammal to turn into a whale. How many mutations were required for a land mammal to turn into a whale? How many mutations were required land mammal to turn into a whale? How many mutations required land? Oh, broke again. Evolution is broke. So evolution is broke. Broke or broken. Evolution is broke. Doesn't even understand. Doesn't even understand that it was unable to make the calculations for a land animal to turn. And this is not even a single celled animal. This is for a land animal, such as a dog or a cow or a wolf, to turn into a seal or a whale or anything. Uh, Unable to do the math showing how many changes would be required to turn a land animal into a whale. Oh, so this is like the fourth or fifth time that it shut down. Second time that it tried to do the calculations and wasn't able to do it. So there you go. There's your evidence for evolution right there. There's your logical evidence for evolution. It just doesn't exist. That's pathetic. I feel like people get tired of me saying that evolution is pathetic. Evolution is nonsense. Evolution is crazy. Let me see what David's saying right here. African American got 7% iDNA. This is a big number for I populations. They come from the Atlantic slave trade. 37% of AAs, Y-DNA, R1B, R1A. Rest is E1B1A. 37%, yeah, and 7% is iDNA. Well, that's pretty. That's quite a lot. Uh, yeah, it's like So yeah, it's quite a bit. 7% is a pretty high number. I mean, there are Europeans that have the iDNA that for sure gave some of that 7%, and they didn't intermingle as much with the Native American populations as what the folklore says. You know, a lot of African Americans will say that their grandparents said that they were part Indian and things like that, but it doesn't pan out with the actual numbers as much. I mean, of course, there were African Americans that married with indigenous people, but it's not like as widespread as what people what folklore claims. So the 7% probably came from Europeans that have the iDNA, the I1 or the I2 DNA. This big number for the I populations from the is a big number, yeah. But I don't think it came. Well, yeah, it probably came. I would say that a large percentage of it came from the Atlantic slave trade or from Europeans, and 37% is R1B, R1A. The rest is E1, B1A. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's the R1B, of course, is European too, and the R1A is Northern European, and so the I is also European. So that's probably what it is. So, and I guess the other is just about anything else. Other than the 37% and the 7% is probably just about anything else, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's good. It's a good question. So, but it was an interesting conversation I had with Grayson. He was like yelling at me all the time, trying to control the conversation and everything. It's like trying to tell him, take it easy, sit back, relax, and learn what you can learn. Not try to just make a name for yourself or put up a video for yourself where you argued with a creationist and try to learn something, you know, because obviously, according to this ChatGPT, they can't answer the questions. They can't answer my questions about evolution, and they get all flustered and they shut down. Say, "I don't want to continue the conversation. It's offensive." No, you just can't answer the question. So of course you're not going to continue the conversation because you have no answer because you're promoting nonsense You're promoting the consensus nonsense that has no scientific support or mathematical support, no evidence whatsoever. It's just total absurd nonsense. You're believing in magical matter and magical morphin monkeys. So you guys gotta please make a note of it. You evolutionist idolaters, please make a note of it. You're giving all of the glory to mindless, unguided matter, and it's not true. It's a lie. Evolution is a lie.